Well, this is Mr. Berg again explaining the course syllabus, and this is fall 2015, and here's the instructor information. The best email to reach me at is john.berg@fresnounified.org, as you can see here, and it just talks about the course description. You can read that. I'm not going to read it to you, but just remember this is an online course, so there are no face-to-face class meetings. It's like a virtual classroom, basically. The required book is by James Rourke, and it's called Understanding the American Promise. I'm okay if you get this from the bookstore or online. Probably online would be cheaper, whatever works for you. The class has a number of assessments and grading system for my major assessment here. We have 6 online quizzes that are 35 questions each. You get 1 hour to finish them. You're only going to submit the answers once. You can use whatever you want to try to pass these tests, but once you start, you cannot go back. This should be the last thing you do in a unit. Just make sure that when you do this, that you do not do them too late. They are due by the Monday of the week by 11:59 p.m. So you should not start this test at 11:45 p.m. You should probably do it before that. We also have 2 papers that are worth 50 points each, and there will be more instructions on that on the website, the Moodle website. There's also summaries, 6 chapter question assignments at 60 points each, and 60 points worth of forum and discussion boards. So in terms of grading, you can see how it breaks down in terms of grades. Discussion board postings, what I'm looking for is that you post and respond. And so I grade you on posting and I grade you on responding. The 10 here is what it is generally worth in terms of points, but making a post prior to the due date and 2 replies made prior to the due date of your classmates' postings are how you're graded. If you have questions about that, just feel free to email me, but it shouldn't be a problem. Most people these days are pretty good with discussions and discussion boards and all of that, and so that's one part of grading assignments. Papers are included in another instructional video. Basically, the big idea here is that you have 2 papers to write. One is located here. You choose a prompt. You choose another prompt from this one for the final, from the final one, for the final test, I should say, or the final paper. You're also graded on summarizing the textbook. Here's my rubric for summarizing the textbook. I'm looking to see if you find the correct pattern of information in the textbook for the chapters that are listed. Since this class is only 6 weeks long, you're looking at between 2 and 3 chapters to summarize. And just make sure that you read this rubric and are familiar with it. At the bottom here, as I scroll, are some model summaries from other classes that I have taught. This one here is happening to do with the Progressive Era, which has nothing to do with History 151, but this is an example of a really good summary. They find the pattern in the information. They talk about many of the main points, and you will receive full credit if you can do that. There's another model summary in the syllabus as well. Feel free to read that more. Remember, when you're writing the summaries, notice how the main topics listed in the course calendar were used and discussed. Notice how there were not many grammar errors. And notice that the authors really tried to deal with the main ideas in a succinct way. Last but not least is the calendar. This is my list of assignments. Everything that's highlighted is an assignment that you need to complete by Monday. Like for the first one is Monday, November 9th by 11:55 p.m. So when the class opens up, I always open it up really early so you can kind of get started with it. But these are the topics. This is how much time it will take you to view the lectures that I have listed, as well as watch the videos and complete questions from the textbook, as well as take the quiz and write the summary. So I try to keep things really simple. It's the same thing every week. This class is compacted into 6 weeks, and so as you scroll through this, you're going to go, wow, that's a lot of stuff. Well, yeah, it is, because this is a 3-unit class, and there's a lot to do. So that's the syllabus, basically. At the end of it, it talks about university policies and how much time you're expected to spend on this as well. So please make sure that you familiarize yourself with the syllabus. If you have questions, please let me know. My email, of course, is listed up at the front of the document right here, john.berg@fresnounified.org, or you can email me here, which goes right to this. I would prefer, again, that you email me using this. Okay, hopefully that helps. Thanks for a great semester, and I'll be talking to you soon.